guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a 10-minute resistance band workout. So my band is a medium strength, but actually I think it's a little bit tougher. So whichever one you need to do it with. So we're going to try to hit all our functional movements. We're going to do our squats, lunges, push, pull, hinge, all using a resistance band. It's also good for the upper body. So just wanting you to sit nice and comfortably. I'm on my heels, whatever works best for you. So just holding your band in front of you, and you want it just slightly wider than your shoulders. So here, activating into your core, my knees are slightly wide, so it gives me a little bit more stability. All we're going to do is start to open up into those pecs. So start to bring your arms up over you, lift your chest, and then bring it all the way back down. So we lift up. So trying to find that length through the spine, lengthening down the back of the neck, keeping the chin nice and lifted. Finding that stretch, so also being careful we don't start to overextend into that back. So keeping the core switched on, lifting up really nice. 3 more. For 2. Last one, we're going to hold all the way up. Now, if you have the range, then do it. If not, start to hold your band a little bit wider. We're just going to start to open up now. Try to take the arms all the way back so we get some nice movement into the shoulders, bringing it all the way over. So depending on your range of movement in your shoulder, depends where you'll hold your band. So if you're a little bit tighter, you're going to need to hold the band further away. A little bit more of a challenge is to hold the hands closer together so you get more of a stretch. Let's go for 3 more. 2. Last one, we're going to reach all the way up. Now hold your fingertips facing the ceiling. Start to bend your elbows in, so you want them to make 2 90-degree angles. Slide the band by your head, lift it all the way up. So if you have taken your arms completely out, bring them back so they're a little bit shoulder width apart. Start to bend the elbows, bring the band behind your head, keeping the length behind the back of the neck, drawing it down. So we want to start to use into those lats, into those sides, back muscles to draw those shoulder blades down. 4 more. 3. 2. And last one. Just gently bring it down. Now just let the band carefully rest on your neck. Super careful, bring your hands out in front of you. This is a little transition. You're just going to step out your left leg, step out your right leg, so we can come up into our squat. So hopefully that was smooth. So just have the band around your neck. So with your squat, you want your feet slightly wider than your hips and your toes are slightly tracking out. Now taking back hold of your resistance band into your hands, bringing it behind your back. There we are. So finding your squat position, you're just going to have your elbows bent in and they are close, knitted into the sides of your body. So the arms are going to stay still. We're just going to start with some squats. So start to take your hip bones back, come into your squat, knees over your toes. We're going to lift up, squeeze your glutes at the top. We lower and down. So ideally, we want the crease of our leg in to go lower than the knee. But that will just depend on the range of movement in your hips, making sure those knees go over your toes. If your knees are knocking in, adjust your feet so they go over your knees. Keeping your chest nice and lifted, your shoulders back and down. 4. Big squeeze of the glutes at the top. Last 2. Making this your last one, you're going to come down, you're going to hold it down for me. Got my hair, hold all the way down. Squeeze into your core. We're going to lift up halfway. We're going to lower, lift halfway and lower, knees over toes. Hips go back, chest stays lifted for 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to sink down. We're going to hold, feel the band. Now with these arms, you're going to start to push them out, bring them in. Push them out and in. Squeeze out, in, sinking nice and low. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to add both in together. As we pulse down, we squeeze the arms out for 6. Chest stays lifted. 4, 3, 2. And last one, carefully coming up. Just bringing your band up over your head. I'm feeling a little bit warmer. Bringing your band onto the floor. Now stepping your feet back into that squat position, so slightly wider than your hips, toes tracking out. You're going to swap your band over into in your opposite hand. Pull your shoulders down, lift your chest. Now, we're going to come down into your squat, knees over your toes, let your band go slack. As we come up, squeeze your glutes, draw your elbows up. Come all the way down. Tailbone goes back. Squeeze up into our upright row. Lift up. Squeezing the glutes at the top. 6. Knees over toes. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, guys. Hold in your upright row. Hold. Elbows wide. Give me 8 little pulses. Squeeze up. 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 And up. 4. 3, 2, and 1, and carefully lower it down. Uncross your band. Now I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better, but we're going to keep your right foot on the band. Take your left foot back. So you just want to hold onto your band. You might need a little bit of tightness into the band. You might need to roll the band around your hands. We're going to go for some lunges. So shoulders are backing down, chest is lifted. Reaching your arms out so they're nice and straight. So we've got some nice resistance onto that band. We're going to go for 10 lunges. So start to drop your left knee down. It goes underneath your hip. We're going to squeeze up. We're going to lower, lift. So we want to kiss that left knee down to the floor. Squeeze up, keeping the arms nice and strong. Knees goes over the toes. 3 more. You're going to hold in 2. Last one, we're going to hold it all the way down. Now, draw your elbows in. Have your arms down by your side. You might need to get a little bit more resistance in your band. We're going to come up for a bicep curl. So, gluing your elbows in. Start to bring your hands up to your shoulders. Lower them down. Squeeze them up and lower. So, trying to keep that left knee 1 centimeter off of your mat. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it up. Hold it up. You're going to give me 8 squeezes. Up, up. Shoulders down. Chest lifted. Nice and low in that double leg lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Start to reach your arms forward. Low V. Transfer your weight forward. Soften your right leg. Start to transfer the weight onto your right leg. Lift your left leg up to your warrior 3. Squeeze into your core. Nice long line from the top of your head down to your toes. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Carefully draw it all the way in. Amazing, guys. We're going to go straight into the second side. So just reposition. So your foot is onto your band, your left foot, and it's in the middle of your band. Stepping your right leg back. So we're going to start with those lunges. So load up your bands. It's nice and strong in the arms. Reach it out so you've got a nice low V. Just check as we go down that your right knee goes underneath your hip. Squeeze up. I'm ready now. Ready? We're going to lower it down. Lift up. So squeezing through that left glute to lift us up. Shoulders stay back and down. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold it down. Now, gluing the elbows close to the body. We're going to go for tricep this time. Hinge your weight forward. So, hinging on your hips. Diagonal line from the tailbone to the top of your head. Glue your elbows in. Shoulders back and down. Keeping the top arm set in stone. Start to extend, kick the back arm back, draw it in, extend back and in. Sustain in your lunge, squeeze up, back and in. So we're just hinging at that elbow joint. 4 more. You're gonna hold in 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, give me 8 squeezes. Up, 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 up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lift up in the body, reach your arms forward so they're back into that low V. Start to transfer your weight forward. Lift up your right leg, come into your warrior 3, lengthening from your right toe down to the top of your head. Arms are strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bringing it all the way back in. Well done, guys. Amazing job. So, keep with your band. Take the band into your right hand. Take the band around your back. Take your left hand onto the band. So we're like this. So, a little soft bend into the knees, feet are together. Gluing the top arm in, core goes strong. We're just going to start to extend that top arm up, lower down, squeeze up and down, lift, down. So that top arm sets in stone, and it's just that top arm lifting. 4 more, 3, 2, the last one, let's hold it out. Give me 8 small squeezes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Micro bend in the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower down. Straight to the second side. Left hand on your band. Bring the band behind your back. Take your right hand onto the band and hold. You can grab it then. So, setting that top arm in stone, core strong. Start to extend your top arm up, lower it down, lift and lower. So you can make this as hard and as easy as you want, depending where you hold your band. You've got 4, 3, 2, last one, we're gonna hold it there. Give me 8 little pulses, squeeze it up, up. Micro bends in the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower it down. Now we're just going to carefully come all the way down onto our knees, super safe, as safe as you can. One more little exercise. So you're going to take the band behind your back, and it's going to go underneath your armpits. You're going to hold the band in your thumb and forefinger. Bring your hands about as wide as your mat. We're going to come into your press up. Now, I'm going to do these on my knees. So, easiest option is to have your knees directly underneath your hips. As you bend into your elbows, let them squeeze in. Try to kiss your nose to the floor. Squeeze up. It's a little bit harder with the band now. Draw down, lift up. Second option, take your knees a little bit further away. There's hip width apart. So you've got a nice long line from the top of your head down to your knees. Squeeze your glutes, you don't want to be here. Squeeze them. Start to bend into your elbows, kiss your nose to the floor, squeeze up. Or you can go full version. Squeeze down, lift up. There we go, we've got 4 more. Squeeze down, lift. Exhale as you power up. 2. And last one, carefully bringing your knees in, just dropping your band, letting your knees go right, sit back onto your hips, reach your fingertips forward, come into your child's pose. So reaching through your fingertips, sitting back onto your heels, and then carefully coming up. Just take your band down to your side. Sitting nice and comfortable, you're going to bring your right arm across your left side. Bring your left arm up, hold on to the right, and draw it across. Carefully release. Left arm comes across, right arm comes up. Gently pull. And release. And then interlacing your fingers, taking your palms out, lifting your palms up, lifting your chest. And carefully coming down. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Carefully release. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my YouTube channel for some more workouts.